Hello folks, and welcome to this week's show. This week is a show of persistence and passion, shown by our friend and longtime pro staff member Lonnie Evans. Lonnie is one of the best deer hunters in this region, and we are blessed to have him on Team Delta. This show is dedicated to his pursuit of an Ozark deer of a lifetime he has named Stickers. Sit back and watch his encounters with this beast as he chases a deer of a lifetime.
Gotta keep soaking, man. It's so hot. Gotta get his cover. Lonnie Evans Outdoors in the Delta. It's September 18th. It's about 2:30. We got up in the stand about 20 to 1 o'clock. Been trying to get settled down and get cooled off. And anyway, we're here at my honey hole. I killed a 180-inch deer last year out of here. And I got another absolute giant in here again. He's been showing himself some daytime, evening, morning. He's hit and miss, but it's getting that time of year, you know. They're starting to start rubbing, scraping. I got my cameraman, DR from Buck Assassins. He's behind the camera, be my cameraman tonight. And we got a southwest wind, which is good. We're gonna sit here and see what happens tonight. We've got an overcast and a light rain, drizzle here and there, but should be a pretty good evening. Hopefully they ain't too busy pounding on acorns down in the woods and having to feed through here. We're gonna sit here and see what happens. Stay tuned, you're watching Outdoors in Delta. October 7th. It's finally cooled off a little bit. We had a front push through with a little bit of rain. We've been setting pretty much, well, I've been setting pretty much all day. I had 2 bucks and 6 does come through, and my big boy at 6:15 walked right by about 16 steps. I had no camera light. I could have killed him from the moonlight, but just no filming light. It's still a little too early, but anyway, this whole week he's been showing himself up. The 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. He's been in here anywhere from 4:30 to 6:50 of the evening. Now, granted, I'm here, so of course he's probably not going to show. But anyway, we're going to set it out. Hopefully, he comes cruising up through here. He's got this skid trail that runs right here in front of me. He goes up toward that logging road that I got planted. He's got 4 new scrapes on top of the 3 he's already had tore up. Stay tuned, you're watching Outdoors in the Delta.
Well, finally, old Stickers decides to show himself on camera.
You're here with Lonnie Evans. It's October 14th, 2017. Still in pursuit after this giant whitetail I got here on my farm. I almost sealed the deal last weekend. 35.4 yards. He had the edge of his head in one of my shooting lanes. He just, them does that come up, they smell where I trimmed that lane out in the middle of the day, and they kind of boogered back to the back of the landing, and it didn't alarm him enough to where he ran off. But anyway, he went back to milling around, and he started to work that way back up, but them does went around him after about 20 minutes of feeding, and they come straight up this fence line to the north, and then jumped over and went on into my food plots back in there in the woods. And this woods is just absolutely destroyed with scrapes. It's getting that time, boys. I'm telling you, if we get a week and a half where it drops down in the high 30s, low 40s, and don't get up above 60, it's gonna be on. I mean, it is right there. I got my horns, I got my call. I'm not going to get real aggressive with it. That's what I done last weekend. I just tinked him around. Not saying that drawed him in or anything, but it let other deer know that there's deer up in this area messing around, making noise. Stay tuned. You're watching Outdoors in the Delta.
Another monster comes in to check out what's going on. And just like that, he's gone again. Another big but younger buck decides to pay Lonnie a visit, but it's not stickers. On October 22nd, old Sticker shows up again. Trying to grunt back the curiosity of old Stickers, it does get the attention of a younger deer.
Lonnie Evans Outdoors in Delta. I think it's November 2nd. I don't know. I've lost count of days. I've been hunting this deer that I got in here relentlessly for the last 5 days. I mean, daylight to dark, setting on him. And I don't know. I guess he's kicking into rut. I mean, he's changed his pattern again. I had him patterned down to where he was going to be walking by this stand on this skid trail on this path that he's got scrapes and rubs up and down. It'd be 35 yard bow shot. I watched him numerous times walk right down it between 7:50 and 8:30 in the morning. I mean, I was actually sitting right over there on the ridge and I was glassing watching him. But anyway, I don't know. There's a million what ifs that run in your mind, and especially on a deer of that caliber. The last 2 days I have not had him on my trail cameras anywhere in this area, and I mean, I know he's here. I'm hoping he's locked down on a doe is what I'm hoping, but there's a million. Stay tuned. You're watching Outdoors in the Delta. Yeah. I just had stickers. Hey, you're here with Lonnie Outdoors in the Delta. Been a couple year request on this deer. I actually had 3 encounters with him last year. I passed him. He come in after I killed my big one off this ridge, and he had all his tines busted off and part of his main beam busted off. But I had 3 encounters with him last year and passed him. And anyway, as you can see, it's a good thing I did, because he really blossomed out this year and put on substantial mass and stickers. And, I mean, just a real beautiful deer. And anyway, I started hunting this deer, and hunting him, watched him grow, and I got obsessed with this deer, with the character he had, the mass he had out here, and his stickers. Anyway, I started bow hunting pretty hard, and I had several encounters with him. Had an encounter with him, I think October 8th or 9th, somewhere there. He was at 35 yards, but I didn't have a shot. Had him on film, you know. Didn't have no camera light another time, but had him at 27 yards and could have stuck him. And I was trying my dangest trying to get this deer on film. Unbelievable deer, especially for Texas County, Ozark, hill, timber deer. I mean, you ain't gonna never kill no deer better than that right there. I don't even know what he's gonna score. I'm gonna say he's probably gonna go with his mass and all his trash. He's gonna touch in the 170s for sure. But stay tuned, you're watching Outdoors in the Delta.